Hi, challengers. It's Coach DeLynn. It is a little bit late in the day for our coffee and conversation, but I always like to take time to at least connect. Y'all have been so generous with letting me connect on Friday with y'all, so I wanted to do a little wrap up of my week. As far as where I am in this 30-day challenge and this journey so far in the season of my life. And if it does seem like my boys have continued, or not boys, it should just be Brayden, has been continuously ill since you've ever even known me. That's what it seems like. You're right. Because since September 18th, he has just gone through the gamut. So wrap it up. Some of the things that I've learned this week that I'm trying to really put into place, that I feel really good about putting into place, is a quote. And I have my notes here. A quote from that book, The Best Yes, that I do Jesus Calling, The Best Yes, The Go-Giver, the second book in that series, and Hot Mess to Mindful Mama. I do that a lot, and there's a few other ones. Thrive by Huffington. Anyways, I do a few books at a time, but there are some that I just zero in on, and The Best Yes is definitely one of them. One of the biggest quotes that I feel like is sitting really well with me, that I think God is trying to continuously say, yes, this is what I want you to focus on, DeLynn, is rushing is for amateurs. And I absolutely, positively, 100% agree with that statement. And that might be what I feel, that might be that feeling that I get. I hate being rushed. I hate rushing other people. I have never liked it. I'm 43. There's not a year that I've ever enjoyed being rushed. I feel like that is what is the overarching theme in my season of life right now. And again, I think I shared this that first video about being, you can't be in between the two seasons. And because when you are, and someone rushes something on you, or you feel rushed, you don't feel like you've completed, and you truly haven't completed a season, you feel broken, because that's what's going to happen. If that freeze or that snowfall comes way too early in the process with a tree, the limbs are going to fall off. You're going to have this huge catastrophe that's going to happen. And that's how I feel when I'm rushed. So some things that I've learned about that this week are, I absolutely know the time that I have to get up in the morning, not have to get up, and if I don't, my child won't be going to school that day. Not that one. No, this is the time that you have to get up, because, DeLynn, you need to accomplish these things, and these things specifically, before anyone else gets up. Working out is not one of the things that I have to get done in the morning. I have enough time, and I absolutely, positively, I feel very blessed that I can put my workout in anytime during my day. That is wonderful. So I do not have to do that in the morning. And what I have figured out is, yes, that is wonderful if I get it done in the morning, but I have to do my personal development. If I do not take time in the morning to read, to reflect, to really go down my to-do list, to get my mind right, if I do not do that in the morning, then I am a chaotic mess for the rest of the day. And being rushed will always be on my plate.
Brand's truck.
Nice.
Now that's all left is the body.
Good.
See, the body of the truck.
They're building stuff. Yes.
Brand, this is my brother Brand.
I know.
Yeah, he's going to Brand.
Okay. All right.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
So being rushed is definitely not it. That's one thing. In order for me to meet that need, one of the other things that I have found that I am now proud that I'm like, you know what? This is how it has to happen for me is for me, just me, I have found that it is extremely difficult for me to meal prep my meals because of my Crohn's and the UC. I have specific dietary needs that I need to follow. Because of that and the caloric needs that I need for my workouts, I was having an extremely hard time meal prepping, feeling guilty about that, and then prepping for their meals and then getting them their meals because I was like bogged down and like, what do I do? What's more important? Oh my gosh, me not feeding myself, then I'm not able to feed them. I mean, it was like so chaotic in my mind. So I'm like, you know what, Dylan? You know a solution. You have done this before when you didn't have children. So I hunkered down, like I said last week. I went ahead and I was like, you know what? These are the meals. And it's a certain place here that prepares them called My Fit Foods in Houston. And I've used them since 2008. So it's not like I don't know them and they are very established. Delynn, get in there, commit, meal prep that. You know exactly what you need. It's going to be the one thing that you're going to be able to go to it. You're never going to be hungry, on and on. And because I have finally come to grips with the fact that that is how I'm going to meal prep for myself, everything concerning my meals and their meals, it's like I'm not rushed at all. It's like, holy mackerel. Okay, so there was a pride issue with that, apparently. So I'm just praising God for that. That's number 2. Number 3, I have figured out that, it's very important for me to get Bennett to school before the 5-minute bell, or you know what I mean? Like, it's important for transition for the day. It's important for all these different reasons. And this week, in the last 3 days, I have finally figured out, literally, we live across the street from the school. This should not be difficult. Everyone laugh now. Anyways, but I figured out how to get him to school and not feel rushed. It's literally like a light bulb has gone on. Praise God. So, because I'm actually not hungry anymore and not stressed out about meal prep and getting my son to school like the 10 and 15 minutes ahead of schedule that he needs to be and I need for that to happen, I have slept. I have made it like Delynn, this is a part of it. You have to be home at this time. You have to be in bed at this time. It's not negotiable anymore. I have slept better in the last 2 weeks. It has been unbelievable. It's been unbelievable. So, all of this to say, my big thing is rushing is for amateurs, and I'm trying to remember that. Leaving space, it says, so that you can take the time to connect. I am trying to leave the space in my daily schedule so that I connect when my little boy is here and he's not in preschool, to connect at different times during the day with my older son, just to connect. And I'm trying to leave space so I'm not rushing to connect. And that has been wonderful as well. What else? There was something else. I love the fact that today, one of the big takeaways for me today when I was reading was do the next right thing that's right in front of you. I love that. Stop thinking about the whole list. The whole thing with like, today I'm going to work out. I'm going to be 100% happy with today. I'm not going to worry about how this is going to fit into that and this and this and this and this and this. Just slow down and do the next right thing right in front of you. And that has been all of my lessons, the culmination, I feel like, since school began is, wow, rushing is for amateurs. Do the next right thing that's right in front of you. And be in this season and stop worrying about the next season, and notice when things are rushing you, because things are going to start to break down and break off, and leave the space to connect. So that's my wrap up as far as today, coffee and conversation. How are things with you? Are you feeling rushed? I know Halloween's next week. The holidays are coming up. Let's focus on not being rushed and not being amateurs. And I hope that things are ending well to this work week and beginning well for your weekend. And if you're in Houston and you're coming out tomorrow for Coach Alexi's debut as a PIO instructor, I can't wait to see you out there. That's going to be great. And hopefully we don't get washed away by that hurricane weather. Okay, if not, look, we're not going to be rushed about it. We're just going to get washed away. So have a great Friday evening, and see you with Coffee and Conversation.